Hello, everybody. Wolfang here. Today is Wednesday, March the 27th. I think this morning in my short video, I said the 28th. Hope I didn't throw anybody off. So, how we all doing today? Good, I hope. I got home early today. I had a doctor appointment at 1:45 for my blood pressure. She said it's still high, so she wants me to take some drugs. But I don't know. This is a whole new experience for me because it's a female doctor and then the nurse is a female, and I'm really not used to it. So what do I do? I make jokes. So the nurse calls me back. You know how it is. They walk you to the room and you have this small talk. So she's like, "How you doing today?" It's like, well, I didn't see my name in the obituary, so I'm doing pretty damn good. She got a kick out of it. I don't know. Maybe I think that's something else. When I get nervous, I like to joke around too. I don't know. We're all weird in our own way. But anyway, uh, good day here. The frickin' sun just went in, but I think we hit 60. And it's a big day for Cincinnati, Ohio, because it's opening day. The Reds are playing. I don't know who they're playing. I don't follow baseball. Uh, really don't care. But I did play baseball when I was a kid. I was on a baseball team for like 4 years. Let's see. I was on the wrestling team in junior high and high school. I took archery lessons. I took tennis lessons. I took golf lessons. My mom kept me busy when I was a kid. But the one-on-one sports I enjoyed, like the golfing. Golfing is boring, I know, and it's a very pricey game. Tennis was cool, but the one-on-one sports I was more into because if you fuck up, it's on you. Now, if you're playing baseball, basketball, football, and things go awry, you can have your teammates giving you shit. I'd rather give myself shit. I don't need shit from somebody else. Anyway, so I looked through articles. I was home by 2:30, something like that. But and I found one that, of course, it's a it's about Trump and the administration. Because I'm following this time. I mean, I followed last time Trump was in, and I followed while Biden was in. That everybody knows that was a mess. Anyway, I think this was a smart move that he did. So let me share it before I keep babbling. It says that President Trump withdraws Elise Stanfinke. I don't know. I botch these people's names up all the time. We'll just call her Elise. Anyway, there's a picture of her. I'm reckoning that's her. Says President Donald Trump said Thursday he is withdrawing the nomination. Representative Elise, she's a Republican from New York, to be the ambassador to the United Nations amid a growing concerns from Republicans about holding on to their narrow majority in the U.S. House. Trump, in a post on Truth Social, said he asked Stefanik to remain in Congress to help advance his legislative agenda, ending the nomination of the 5-term Congresswoman and close Trump ally to be the top U.S. diplomat at the UN. With a very tight minority, I don't want to take a chance on anyone else running for Elise's seat, said Trump. The people love Elise, and with her, we have nothing to worry about come election day. There are others that can do a good job at the United Nations. Therefore, Elise will stay in Congress, rejoin the House leadership team, and continue to fight for our amazing American people. Republicans control the House 218 to 213, leaving only a 2-vote margin in order to win any majority vote, and where there are currently 4 vacancies in the chamber. Now, that's why Trump kept her, because I do remember him nominating her to go to UN, but I think this is a smart move. A pair of special elections next Tuesday in Florida will determine who replaces former GOP Representative Michael Waltz and Matt Gaetz. Waltz is now serving as Trump's national security advisor, while Gaetz is a television host after he withdrew his nomination to be Attorney General amid allegations of sexual misconduct. Republicans have signaled concerns about the Florida congressional race to replace Waltz. His former district includes Daytona Beach and St. Augustine, which Trump won by 30 percentage points in 2024. Slow down, Carl. The GOP candidate, Randy Fine, has been outraised in cash significantly by Democrat nominee Jose Whale, a math teacher. Meanwhile, in a sign of Democratic enthusiasm amid Republican control in Washington, the Democrat Dan Gergner won a Pennsylvania state Senate special election. What the hell is these special elections? Tuesday, in a district outside of Pittsburgh that Trump won by 15 percentage points. Wow. Had Stefanik exited her upstate New York seat in Congress, House Republicans would have been forced to defend another historically Republican district against off-year election headwinds. Stefanik won her most recent 2024 re-election by 24 percentage points against her Democratic opponent. Yeah, I know this is boring stuff, but thanks for hanging in with me if you're still here. Stefanik had previously served as Republican House Caucus chairwoman, but she was replaced in January by Representative Lisa McClain, Republican Michigan, after Trump nominated Stefanik to the ambassador role. Stefanik's career had been in limbo since Trump picked her to join his cabinet last November. She was still serving in the House while awaiting Senate confirmation to the UN job, but GOP leaders there delayed a final vote because Speaker Mike Johnson has needed Stefanik to pass bills, including measures to keep the government from shutting down, and another to take the first step on implementing Trump's policy agenda. Johnson wrote on X on Thursday that he'd invite Stefanik back into the Republican leadership immediately. And then it goes on with, their comments. Let's see. So they got to put her age in there. Why is that important? CBS News reported Stefanik's nomination was in jeopardy, and Reuters later Thursday cited a White House official who said discussions were underway on whether the 6th-term lawmaker should withdraw. Stefanik, 40, is a close Trump ally who was on Republicans' list last summer of potential vice presidential picks. The president's chose Stefanik for the UN job role less than a week after he was elected in November. I remember him talking about this lady. Her nomination only recently became the subject of discussion among Republicans. Last month, Stefanik embarked on a farewell tour of her district, a largely rural portion of the state that includes Glen Falls, Rome, and Erdadoc Mountains, and the U.S. Canadian border, in anticipation she would be leaving her seat soon. Well, she's not now. Trump said in February that the UN has great potential and will continue to go along with it, but they got to get their act together. The UN pushed back at the time, saying Secretary General Antonio Guterres had worked tirelessly to implement reforms. Since return to the office on January 20th, Trump has stopped U.S. engagement with the UN Human Rights Council, extended a halt to funding the Palestine Relief Agency, and ordered a review of the UN Culture Agency, UNESCO. He also announced U.S. plans to quit the Paris Climate Deal and the World Health Organization. And yeah, I remember him saying all that too. Let me take this back up. Just because. Oh, look at that. Oh, where'd it go? What happened? Where'd it go? There it is. My computer's being slow. Anyway, so the reason I said I think that's a good move is because we are so close tight on in Congress and the House, with the Republicans having 218 and the Democrats having 213. So, he thought, well, maybe I shouldn't send her. She needs to stay here with us. So I think that was a good move on his part. So anyway, other than that, that's all I got, people. I think I'll have to try to find some off the wall news, something different. I mean, that wasn't doom and gloom. That was a boring read. I won't lie. But anyway, it's what I do. So leave a comment. I dare you. This is Wolfang. Blessed be. Stay safe. And I'll bullshit with y'all later. Bye.